നമസ്കാരം. എല്ലാവർക്കും ശ്രീ CSEB PSC മിത്രത്തിൻ്റെ പുതിയൊരു വീഡിയോയിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം. ഇന്ന് നമ്മളൊരു മോഡൽ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യനാണ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, തുടങ്ങാം. ഫസ്റ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ, ക്യാഷ് ഡെപ്പോസിറ്റ് ബൈ കസ്റ്റമർ ഈസ് എ ഡാഷ് ഡെപ്പോസിറ്റ്. ക്യാഷ് ഡെപ്പോസിറ്റ് ബൈ കസ്റ്റമർ ഈസ് എ പ്രൈമറി ഡെപ്പോസിറ്റ്. രണ്ടാമത്തെ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ, ബാങ്ക് റേറ്റ് ഈസ് ആൾസോ കാൾഡ് ഡിസ്കൗണ്ട് റേറ്റ്. ബാങ്ക് റേറ്റ് ഈസ് ആൾസോ കാൾഡ് ഡിസ്കൗണ്ട് റേറ്റ്. നെക്സ്റ്റ്, എ ഷോർട്ട് ടേം ലോൺ വിച്ച് ആർ granted to industrial establishment to meet their urgent needs are called bridge loan. Short-term loan which are granted to industrial establishment to meet their urgent needs are called bridge loan. Next question, negotiation of order check need a endorsement. Negotiation of order check needs endorsement. Next question, in dash endorsement, the endorser while signing the instrument mention the name of the person to whom it is payable. Special or full endorsement. In dash endorsement, the endorser while signing the instrument mention the name of the person to whom it is payable. Special or full endorsement. Next question, if only a part of the amount of the instrument is endorsed, it is a case of dash endorsement. Partial endorsement. Next question, the capital with which a company is registered is called the capital with which a company is registered. It is called authorized share capital. Authorized share capital. Next question, dash refers to the amount called up by the company but not paid by the shareholders. Calls in arrears. Dash refers to the amount called up by a company but not paid by the shareholders. Calls in arrears. Next question, dash is the minimum amount of capital fixed by the directors to be raised from the members by way of subscription. Dash is the minimum amount of capital fixed by the directors to be raised from the members by way of subscription. Answer, minimum subscription. Next, a piece of paper safely attached to a check for the purpose of endorsement is called allowance. A piece of paper safely attached to a check for the purpose of endorsement. Answer, allowance. Next, a place where representatives of banks to meet to exchange check, clearinghouse. A place where representatives of banks meet to exchange check, clearinghouse. Next question, the official proof of dishonor of negotiable instrument. Official proof noting. Next question, the document which can be used only for making local payment. Local payment, banker's check. Next question, every transaction has two-fold effect and it is called dual aspect. Every transaction has two-fold of effects and it is called dual aspect. Next, a dash lien arising from a particular transaction connected with the property. Particular lien arising from a particular transaction connected with the property. Particular lien. Next, interest rate of cooperative society is decided by registrar. Interest rate of cooperative society decided by the registrar. Next question, text checking is based on the theory of probability. Text checking is based on the theory of probability. Next, depreciation on copyright is calculated under dash method. Copyright calculated under revaluation method. Next question, the renewal fee for trademark or copyright is dash expenditure. Revenue expenditure. Renewal fee for trademark or copyright is dash expenditure. Revenue expenditure. Next question, the uncalled share capital is a dash asset. Uncalled share capital is a contingent asset. Next question, issuing fictitious credit note is customer is misappropriation of goods. Issuing fictitious credit note to customers is called misappropriation of goods. Next question, The medium through which an auditor expresses his opinion on the state of affairs of the business is known as audit report. Then the medium through which an auditor expresses his opinion on the state of affairs of the business is known as audit report. Next, the main aim of issuing rural debentures are mobilize rural savings. The main aim of issuing rural debentures are mobilize rural savings. Next, American Central Bank is Federal Reserve Bank. Federal Reserve Bank. KCS Act 1969 does not permit it to change dash liability into dash liability. KCS Act 1969 does not permit it to change limited liability into unlimited liability. Next question. Farmer Service Society is a dash level society. Farmer Service Society is a primary level society. Next question. DB file is maintained in Agriculture and Rural Development Bank. Agriculture and Rural Development Bank. Next question. The concept of internal lendable resources is associated with borrowings. The concept of internal lendable resources is associated with borrowings. Next, the Chief Executive of Housing Federation. The Chief Executive MD, Managing Director. Next question. First land mortgage bank in the world, Silesian Landscape. Silesian Landscape ആണ് first land mortgage bank in the world. Next, active price policy first introduced in the country, Sweden. Active price policy first introduced in Sweden. Next question. Under the dash a bank adopt district for the development purpose. Under dash a bank adopt district for the purpose of district development purpose enana lead bank scheme. Next, compulsory amendment of bylaw or amalgamation can be done by registrar. Next question. Who advocate the organizational equitable association to escape from evils of exploitation? Robert Owen. Who advocates the organizational equitable association to escape from evils of exploitation? Answer, Robert Owen. Next question. In which country no public registration of cooperative societies is compulsory? Denmark. In which country no public registration of cooperative society is compulsory? Answer, Denmark. Robert Owen was a dash socialist. Robert Owen, utopian socialist. First headquarters of ICA. First headquarters, London. Next, NABARD is the apex institution in the field of rural credit. NABARD is the apex institution in the field of rural credit. Which agency in India to conduct Cooperative Week celebration? NCUI. Next question. The source document for the purpose of return book, debit note. The source document for purchase return book is debit note. Next question. Rocktail pioneers were basically a batch of weavers. Next, what ensures safety of payment of a check? Crossing. Auditor's plan of action, audit program. Next question. Which process reveals where assets are actually existing? Verification. Which process reveals whether assets are actually existing? Verification. Next question. Del Creditor commission is given on consignment for bearing bad debts. Next, income and expenditure account reveals surplus or deficit. Next, on whom do PCARDB, Primary Agriculture and Rural Development Bank, mainly depend for finance? NABARD. On whom do PCARDB mainly depend for finance? NABARD. Next question. What was established in 1988 as the Institution for Housing Finance? National Housing Bank, NHB, National Housing Bank. Next question. Where was the Wholesale Cooperative Society KF established? Sweden. Cooperative Forbund. എവിടെയാണ്? സ്വീഡൻ. On opening an account, the banker assumes the position of debtor. Opening an account, the banker assumes the position of debtor. Cash credit is a form of advance. Next, banks pay maximum rate of interest on dash account, fixed deposit. Bank pay maximum rate of interest on fixed deposit account. Next question. Right shares are issued to existing shareholders. Right shares are issued to existing shareholders. The remuneration of company auditors are fixed by shareholders. Remuneration of company auditors are fixed by shareholders. Next, pre-arranging and coordinating the audit work is called audit program. Then pre-arranging and coordinating audit work is called audit program. Next, payment for building purchased should be vouched with the title deed. Payment for building purchased should be vouched with the title deed. Next question. Dash voucher is the duplicate of original voucher. Collateral voucher is the duplicate of original voucher. Next, overall credit and monetary policy is the ultimate responsibility of Dash in India. RBI. Overall credit and monetary policy is the ultimate responsibility of Dash in India. RBI. Next question. The determination of expense for an accounting period is based on the principles of matching principle. Next question. The year in which cooperative wholesale store started in England. 1863. 1863. Next, floating assets are also known as current asset. Next, the duty of sale officer in a society is conduct attachment and sale. Next question. When goods are sold to Krishnan, debit dash account. Krishnan account debit. Next question. Percentage of depreciation to building. Building depreciation 2.5%. 2.5%. Interest of a recurring deposit is calculated. Interest on recurring deposit calculated in the quarterly. Pygmy deposit is a small saving deposit. Next, 1 rupee note bears the signature of finance secretary. Next question. An officer appointed under section 65 of KCS Act 65 Enquiry Officer. Section 65 Enquiry Officer. Next, surrender value related to life insurance. Next question. Khadi and Village Industries Commission was set up in the year 1957. 1957. Next question. Bad debts previously written off if recovered subsequently. Credited to P&L account, profit and loss account. Bad debts previously written off if recovered subsequently. Credited to profit and loss account. Next question. Return outpaid book is maintained to record purchase return. Return outpaid book purchase returns. Next question. The biggest department store is Delhi Supermarket. Next, the apex body of labor cooperative movement in India is National Labour Cooperative Federation. NLCF. Next, who can open a crossed check? Drawer. Next question. The Swarajya credit card scheme was introduced by NABARD. Next question. Bankers' lien is a general lien and is an implied pledge. Next question. Which committee submitted a report on insurance sector reforms? Malhotra Committee. Next question. Kibbutz is a typical example of cooperative farming in Israel. Kibbutz, Israel. Next question. Sinking fund is created in Kailash Cooperative Agriculture and Rural Development Bank, Case Card Bank, for the purpose of redemption of debentures. Provision are made by passing dash entry. Adjusting entry. Next question. Preliminary expense is a dash expense. Preliminary expense is a deferred revenue expense. Next question. Dash is the apex institution in the field of industry finance. IDBI. Dash is the apex institution in the field of industry finance. IDBI. Next question. The unclaimed dividend will be shown as a liability. Unclaimed dividend will be shown as liability. Next question. As per section 68A of KCS Act, the Vigilance Office is under the administrative control of registrar. Under the administrative control of registrar. In the cooperative flag, orange color stands for orange courage. Life insurance is a contract of guarantee. Next, provision for taxation is dash against profit. Provision for taxation is charge against profit. Next, wages paid on the basis of output is called piece wages. Wages paid on the basis of output is called piece wages. Next question. Dash commission recommended for the formation of central bank in 1926. Hilton Commission. Dash Commission recommended the formation of a central bank in 1926. Hilton Commission. Next question. A bill of exchange facilities movement of capital because it is an instrument of credit. Next, a bill of exchange facilities movement of capital because it is an instrument of credit. Next, presidency banks are amalgamated to form Imperial Bank. Presidency banks are amalgamated to form Imperial Bank. Next, which section deals with voting right of a member? Section 20, voting rights of member. ഓക്കെ, ഇന്ന് 100 ക്വസ്റ്റ്യനാണ് നോക്കിയത്. വീഡിയോ ഇഷ്ടമാവുകയാണെങ്കിൽ ഒന്ന് സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുക, ഷെയർ ചെയ്യുക, ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുക. താങ്ക് യു.